wars, the wars going on around the world, nations fighting nations, excuse me, over land, for stupid stuff. And at times I don't even understand, because we don't know who we are. We don't realize we know, but we don't care who we are. The divisions are just too much. So when you bring down the frustration on this planet here, anytime you bring the name of God, it kind of frustrates people. Because somebody will tell you, hey, why is it that God is there and everybody's people are having all these troubles?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, where? Hold on. So where? Okay, Let me try. Let me try it again, because I think I killed the video. So let me send you. Okay, you figured out. Oh, there you are. Okay, good. Hold on. So where are you here? Okay, let me see. Hold on. Oh God. So for
yeah.
Let me see if this one. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I
see you. Oh my God, thank God. I see. Yahuda, what?
Yes.
What you say?
Cool.
Well, welcome to Conscious Gang. That radio station is called Conscious Vibes, and this show is called Conscious Gang. And we come here every day, and I'm here with Pastor Dan. Let me show you. Pastor Dan is here. If you see him.
Yeah, Claire.
Yeah, that's Pastor. Incredible.
In a check form.
Yes. Yeah, he's as radical as Avram Ben Moshe. Hey, people on Facebook, Yahuda, right?
Yeah, Yahuda.
Yeah. Yahuda just showed up, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Avram Ben Moshe couldn't come, but this is his assistant, Yahuda, and he's as smart as Avram Ben Moshe. And Yahuda, my name is Mr. Reggae Ambassador. Now let me know. You had a country in Ibrofin, but my listeners normally around the world. You see, a Jamaica for line so, and Europe and African countries. And you try to become brofo, but and your forces will become brofo. All right.
Okay.
But if you want to speak English, that's good. But I think Abraham told you that we're going to talk about the concept of God. Another topic, So take us through that. Who is God and why God? I mean, why do we live and worship somebody that I don't know? So can
Okay. Let me take this opportunity and now menda my boss I say Avram Bimushe for giving me this chance to say me so ma be kire dia me da minim. Na ma fa kwanya so na ma chia Conscious Vibes atiefo nyina na machia host na machia menua na ote wo nchen no.
Amen.
Medo bi biase mesre this is the time I really love the this thing conscious when we talk about God in my perspective baby me free ba ni ayino God no me minchire mu no our state of mind
okay
adwen bi a obi anase yankasa nipa ediato nipa trim. Some people see God by obi ne kachre no. Others also see God by maybe adea omuhuye around them. And omujina so they can say BB is God. Because in quote, yenina na yeji God ni dino. None of us obi anias aseswa or evidence or proof about any God o say onkyere onyame no God na obetimi akyere wo say nyame no ni fie wo ha ote sei nti we got the concept of God by nipa na kyere yen say nyame bi wo ho nyame bi na ebo osoro ne asase ye de nu si ntia yankasa area ne surrounding na ye wo no ye won vibes ye won nyuma bia ye hu a ya dwene ye nte ase kire ye nse ade we die enye nipa bi na ye ne mbom eye bibi na ye sa bibi no e na ya tag no se eye God na ye den e na ye bibi ti sa asase ensuo emframa endia ene mboba no Minimum bet me di adanse say enye nipa ene ebo mframa enye nipa ene ye asase nembum ye wo adwen bi behind sa neoma na say eye God bi na ye den ene ye nti kakra metimi aka afa ho ne say ye ka concept of God na eye state of mind ya adwen
okay
na ye de kire Nyankopon ye ni evidence improve say ye betimi a kire say nyame wo ha nyame te ha oye oba oye obemma nti nipa na kire ye nyame.
So let me ask you, are you an atheist? We are atheists. You know?
No, me atheist. I believe there is a creator. I believe there is a creator. Okay. Me atheist. I believe there is something above creation.
Okay. So you believe there's a creator. That means you believe there's a God.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one thing is say, a creator no na ebi anemu no nipa anemu no say we God. Nti ye wo obo ade e na ye wo Nyankopon ye wo creator na ye wo God.
Okay.
Nti se wo ka kire me say God e na ebo osoro ne asase a ye wo question den e wo ho. How do you prove me say ye God na ebo ye? So I believe in the creator because you see say because I believe in God, there are many gods. But which of the God do I believe? And also another topic to be discussed.
Okay.
Until I believe there is a creator.
Okay. my technician showed down. Let me let him know that we are good now. I got it now. Okay. So now you open my eyes. So there's a creator and there are gods. But I think it's the explanation or is the how we there is a perception, okay? How we take the God to be, and how do we take the Creator to be? I believe in the Creator too. Anytime I call upon, when I pray, I call upon the Creator.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
There are thousands of gods. They are, and even in the spiritual world, there are some spirits that calls themselves God. So and that's why anytime you say we should talk to we should listen to Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah. My technician is over. So they believe when you pray, you have to be careful who you pray to.
Okay.
And even in Rastafari, we believe in that. You have to be careful who you pray to, because if you just go God, somebody else is gonna answer you. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Yahuda.
And if you do your personal research, you say that belief, nananamo ancestors, nananamo because nananamo believe in a multiples of gods. Umujibi say anyame bebre den ewo ho. Nti side when they were pouring libation, they know the particular God they pour libation to. Say this is the God we are talking to. This is the God we are talking to.
The God of thunder, the God of whatever, the God of river.
They have God of thunder, God of water, God of the earth, God of air. That is what they believe. They believe in multiple gods. A religion, and a beka ni nyina boom. And a bay and say ni nyina one God. And I
believe that. I believe that because it all started with the Roman people. What they call Romans. I mean, when paganism was there and they wanted to combine paganism and Christianity, even actually some of their statues they didn't throw them away. If you go to the Catholic, you see Saint Peter, Saint whatever. Come on, these people, they are not Saint Peter and say what. They were demigods, but they didn't break them down because the pagans were also, they were not their rights. It's just like Republicans and Democrats. So they came together and merged it. Okay, Yahuda. So I wanted to go deep, very deep. So when people pray and they think there's a God, and in their perception, this God is the God of all gods. So that could be right too, because the Creator is He created all these demigods. So if they say God, and in their mind they're thinking about the Creator, I think they are not wrong. Am I right? And now
you're listening to Conscious Vibes.
They may not be wrong, but there is no any evidence of their proof. Okay. There is no evidence, because if you claim, say, there is a creator above all the creators.
Okay.
Say, Ewo anyame nketewa na ase a eye wadwen na woka. Eye de wugidi na wo ye de woka. Somebody may accept it, somebody may not accept it, because obi gidi said there is God. Obi nsu gidi said there is no God. Inti ade no eye wugidi no because obi gidi say obo ade no na ebo anyame no. Obi beji adi sa. Obi nsu beji adi say dabi obo ade bia mo anyame bia.
Okay.
So what's
it perfectly? It looks like you're going both ways, which I like. I really like. Yeah.
Yeah. Because obi wa asase so nyankopon na wugidi ni so obo soro ne asase. Obi kura so no ni ho kra. Oji ahonhom di. Obi nso se ahonhom bi ani be dia. Nti ade no ejidie without evidence or without proof. People may have some evidences, but that evidence must not be truth. Your idea for your proof, evidence, fact, and truth. You can have the fact all right, but your fact may not be the truth.
Yep.
You can have an evidence. Your evidence may not be the truth, because minimum we have evidence say as I say but we don't have any proof say nyankopon e boss as no.
Exactly.
But the evidence is the assassin. Because yes, we can feel the assassin. That is the fact.
That is deep.
But the truth, the truth to say, nyankopon ana God be ne boy, you know. We don't have the truth.
We don't know. Okay, so
we don't know.
With that being said, no, I think we now we're going to the spiritual aspect of things. You know, Pastor is here.
Can I chip in?
Okay, go on. Pastor wanna say something.
Yeah, chip in kakra.
Yeah.
According to my brother Yehuda, I was say a creator. No, there must be a creator and there must be a God, which means maybe a be thinking, no, or by goodness say creator and God, you know, two different things.
Okay.
Or two
You're
different
listening to Conscious Vibes.
Say, ubi beje Bible knows what did dia. So ubi beje dia. Beginning chapter 1 verse 1. In
the beginning.
Or say in the beginning, God created. Like I say, or your creator. Like I say, the same person. No? Say your God no ye can want someone dia. Like I say, God no the creator. No, as I say, in the beginning, God create. Oh, say heaven and earth. And two, my brother Yahuda also can we can I say or say yeah no yes I know omun abosom yeah no abosom no enyame on say yeah the abosom no ye enyame na onyankopon no a ye me say ye de no to creator no no so no yes ye di o ne di kan onyame na onyankopon.
Okay.
But abosom no ayeka na say enyame nketenke enyame no ne de yeka no enyame enti ho no difference kakra wom so difference kakra onyame ni enyame no enya de ba ko do wom nyina ye honhom nyina ye deity but enya de ba ko
ko onyame no na bo enyame no
ono ena Yahuda ka say no kan e believe me ni ya adwen
we don't have proof.
What you say?
Okay.
We don't have the proof.
Okay.
Yahuda to us.
Yahuda, I mean, we really, it's a, right now, I mean, whatever you said right now, the things that you said right now, is kind of, you know, it's kind of enlightened me, you know, because I talk God, when you say God and you believe that you're talking about the creator, then you're talking about the creator. You know, it's like if you are very thirsty and you want to drink a bottle of water, okay, now you pick up the bottle and unfortunately there's kerosene in there. You couldn't smell it and you drank it. Is it going to take effect? Yes or no? Because you think it's water. It's going to take effect. It's going to harm you because it's kerosene. It's not water, but you thought it was water. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
if you think you're talking to God and they are gods, and your mind is set on the Creator, I think it's effective. It will be effective. Your prayers will go to
You're
the
listening
Creator.
to Conscious Vibes.
I mean, to go there, you need. I want you to understand. Do you believe in prayers?
I believe in prayers, let me say 1% out of 99%.
Okay, go ahead. Wow, you are interested.
Because In the first place, let's decode and know the meaning of prayers. In my perspective, where I come from, when we say we pray, either you ask something from a deity or a powerful being or something which you claim the person or the thing can do whatever you are asking for. Either you ask or you give thanks. So let's come into the Christian angle this way. When the Christians go to the church, they pray to God. They give thanks to God.
Yes.
After they give thanks to God, they ask something from God. Now, this is why I don't believe in prayer 1%, because even if I didn't ask any God something, then I work on it. Na mi tu hu anamo a. Ade na mi tu hu anamo no me de me nsabeka.
Exactly.
Because ade na me hwehwe na mi ko bisa se nyame bi na ebe ya ama. Sa ade no obi nya sa ade no. Nipa na mbisa nyame bia otu hu anamo no nsa kan.
That's true. That's true.
Se mi gidi se na ade na mebo ho mpaye no. I don't think say it need say me ko bisa nyame, because number one, se me pe dan yesi a ye di sika na to asase esi dan. Ade ye di sika ba ye edwuma. Ade nti na me nko ye edwuma mpe sika nto asase esi dan. Na me kwa akobọ mpaye se nyame ma mi sika. Amre kora wo ba mu asika nso ye nipa na ye den etwa sika. Se me yale a ade nti na me nko pe eduru ekiri kwan. Na makwa akobọ mpaye se nyame nsa me yale. Ambre kwa me nhwehwe mu kire me se metiye me ya na me kotete ahaban na me wi a me ho be de me ho be tomi. Nti ade a mekwa akobọ ho mpaye no metu hu anamo na mambo mpaye a me nsa be de me nsa beka. So I don't know why we need to go and pray. So prayer without effort is nothing. Because people make it without prayers.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
People make it without prayers. So if I believe in prayers, prayers, you know, ade a wo hia e na wo ka ho asem. Ade nti na ade a me hia me ye din na metu hu anamo na me nsaka, because se hia mi mpo na me koka kire Nyankopon ana me koka kire tumi bi na mantu hu anamo a nya ade a tumi ne de be ye den e de be bre me.
Yep.
Because bisa Kristo ni bi say so obo mpaye se opese oye den okwa eburuchira me pacho eburuchire na okọ no obeye visa plane ticket obetie ticket ansa wakọ ana obo mpaye kire Nyankopon be soma abofo na abofo abeso ano de akwa kotu aburuchire entimi nye possible. Nti se me pe aburuchire na akwa ye wo process me nkofam me kwa aburuchire simple as ABC.
Yes.
Ye gidie ne ka kire ye nse mpaebo na ye bo ye no enunti ena ye nsaka saade no without proof, because magiatum wabo mpaye se wope kwan se we den okọ eburuchire ena wokọ eburuchire e de na kire se mpaebo na wo bo ye ne ma wokọ eburuchire unni evidence bia unni proof e wa adwene na kire wo se mpaebo a me ko bo ye no ena ma me kọ eburuchire, you can prove it to me. Nti me no ye ka mpaebo pa de a se me me kwa ko gina so dem se me bo mpaye ade a me hwehwe ne de metu hu anamo na metu hu anamo a me nsa be de me nsa beka. Nti last me ka kire guy bi say if prayer works, the pastors will never take tithe and collection from church members. They will pray for money direct. Se mpaebo ye adwuma so for ombo mpaye so for on get tithe and collection free and so le ma ho so for be bo mpaye kire Nyankopon se Nyankopon me pacho me yesika ma misika. But ena me se mpaebo nye adwuma nti so for no ba so da mu a so le ma tithe and collection ayo de oje mpacho se wo beti mase a
beti wase
nti me de mpaebo a me de me ho beto so ye metu anamo na de a me hia no ma ye ho adwuma.
Matuwase Pastor, do you have something to say there?
Me nyina chinye also or no dear who they can we only know kojechinya so be so.
Hold on right. You know, on Conscious Vibes we don't argue. You know, we learn from each other. You know, at times you see me invite a fetish priest or an atheist or whatever. No, it's not because I believe in those kind of things, but Even if I don't believe in them, they do exist.
Yeah.
And we have to learn. We have to learn about them. That's why I bring them in. So we don't challenge each other. So Pastor, go ahead.
You don't even need a prayer. And he's right. What did I say?
Yeah.
There are so many things you don't need a prayer. There are so many things you don't need to consult God.
From experience, I mean,
From experience,
it's really true.
leave the man alone.
Yeah, man.
Why am I saying this? I would tell people to check Exodus chapter 14.
Okay.
You know, when Moses opened the Red Sea.
The Red Sea.
It was not God who opened the Red Sea. It was Moses.
Really?
Yes, let them check the Bible well.
Holy Jesus.
It wasn't God who opened it.
Okay.
Dwelling on earth, if we believe the existence of the Creator or of God, that God have created us and God has given us the power, because he said, let us create man in our image and let them have dominion on earth.
On earth, yeah.
So which means that I am the one taking dominion on earth. So my brother Yehuda will say he is no more going to God or the Creator. He has to take the initiative by himself. He is right, because he has the power and the control on the earth. So what do you need God?
Let me come. One of our listeners on Facebook said is Moses Ordenehu Abibio. He says Elohim means gods, plural, gods.
Yeah.
Elohim means gods, and one of them, Abraham, followed. Hence, it is written Abraham's God. So he means that Abraham wasn't following the Creator. That's what this guy is saying. He was following one of the gods.
Well,
is that true?
I don't know.
Okay. Can you chip in? Yehuda, can you chip in here? Because this guy says, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. The man, he may be right, because we share Edin Israel, Isis Rael, El, a god of Canaanite, the Canaanite god. Okay. Abraham ebano ehwo no sua sa anyame na asem ye den efriye na Abraham, he knew El before even cry say one Nyankopon ye den ekasa ye. Abraham was having the concept of El before then. Nti wo sha Nyankopon ka kira Abraham so onfa ne ba enko ye de enkonko bo afode yembisa say adenti na Nyankopon no sa Nyankopon di kan ka sa asem no eno ye another topic to discuss. Nti Abraham no nim El dada. Nana I say Elohim a plural sena minuane ye den.
Yes, okay.
Eka ye no. He's right. A plural form El.
Wow.
Well,
I've never heard this before.
Yeah,
we'll go research. Yeah.
Abraham was having some concept longer ways before Quran Yankopon the friend. A bit is a circumcision. We are deep researcher. Abraham is not the first person to circumcise according to the Bible. We are deep researcher. Because before Abraham or best settle Canaan, baby were free ban. Now they were having the concept of circumcision
already.
Yeah, deep research. Now you say yeah, then you come. Abraham knew a God before he left Canaan. And the same God now then almost blending and the God of Israel.
Interesting. Really? Pastor, come in a little bit.
Brother, I am not condemning you, and I'm not going to do that. Why, Miss Slow P? The minimum say Abraham Papa Terra no na oye bosom.
Okay.
Tom bosom ye bosom. During the reign of Akwawe Nimrod, the mighty hunter of God, Nimrod.
Okay. Yeah, Nimrod. Yeah. That guy.
Abraham Papa no any ye juma.
Okay.
After the fall of Babylon, no any ye juma. Inti ono na wo yesenka okum Abraham. But they are saying inti Papa ne di nikus odi Abraham kusi etera. Inti odi Abraham koma Noah. Inti Noah na otiti Abraham.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah.
No one tete Abraham or Babylon. Abraham of Babylon. Oh.
Okay.
I can say no one I can say Abraham Papa de Nebano Igani.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Or then Noah.
All right.
No one in a mano and a tete. Your friend say Abraham. The Abraham offered in China. After 40 years.
So when you say Abosoma, they were worshiping what kind of gods? Akonodi and
thank you. Something a bit na who they can Abosom small idols. So
did the Bible specify? Young Ghana when we're talking about Obisom Bosoma, we specify say Nipano Abosoma or Akonodi come for or Insu we come for or Abo we come for. So in the Bible, did they state the name of the gods that Abraham was worshiping? His followers or what?
But it was images. No, images. No,
it's you.
Yes,
like we
images. No. When we learn, when we go deeper, let me tell you, it's not everything. It's not. Yeah, not say obi can Bible munsa mana say Yahuda can meet no pa. There are so many things which is not written in the Bible. What they are saying, sometimes the be and the source of baby are working. It be not Yahuda can.
Okay, you
don't have to listen and learn.
Yeah, I think that if Yahuda, if you agree with me, I think the gods that Abraham's was it Abraham or was his
father?
His father
Terah.
Was worshiping. Was it similar to the type of gods that we worship in Ghana or Africa right now? I mean, like we have Akonedi, we have a Sultan or Komfo Bosom. Was it something like maybe it came from there? Maybe a Sultan came from there. You see what I'm saying? Yahuda, this goes for you.
When we say abosom na ye jitum say ye nananamos almost some sisi ano abosom no de dada. The names must change. It may be the same, but the names maybe a dino na besesa because of kasanti.
Kasa, yeah.
Ebetimi ayade baako. Aha, because say nsuo bi da ha na say yesom nsuo na nsu kro na nti say jitum say na Abraham no mo soma abosom bi embre bi etwa mu a abosom de omote na omote but bia din na ebetimi asesa na me hu no fa.
The reason why I'm saying this, there was one guy one fetish priest in Ghana, and the spirit came into this guy, and this guy claimed
you're listening to Conscious Vibes.
He was the God 2,000 years ago. I can't remember what he referred to, but he referred to something in the Bible that he is that kind of God that they were worshiping those days, and he mentioned the name. I can't remember, So now that you're saying that, I think it could be true. When we didn't be as but they are the same. But with that being said, are those things good or bad? I mean, I'm trying to understand because it is a police for like Ghana. President Kufuor no di nyina so, but your police for ne omo here jumamano. At times we have to go through them to get some things done. When you be na betima kwa Kufuor do nim. I mean the heaven crown. I know say there are levels on my angels no crown. You be an timiko baby. To baby or so the foul business or the baby nimu. So I think say one more so used to demigods no and other small gods, and I think it's legit and I'm a
when we say about the concept of God, and I medical here then a nipa ni create concept of God.
Okay.
And a creation of the concept of God, location be a will be a war. Any situation, no agina so then a create ni nyame. Nti obi a wo se no hu ni nyame fa. And obi a wo se no osom ni nyame fa. It may be the same God, but it may be different way, but exactly. The destination must be the same.
Yeah, man.
Nti wosha yanga bi before na ye wo ye way of worshiping obo ade. Wosha aborofo no omo so omo way of worshiping omo nyame. Nti say beti ase a obi a create kwan of asosom ni nyame. But I do omo dia best scatter ye ne say omo ba ye no mbeka kire ye say yen ye way na ye de koye nyame nchen ye de communicate to nyame no enye e ya abosonsom. It will end you in hellfire.
Yeah.
In the Bible no say obi ntimi nko wonde fofie this odi kan chekere no bo wansa e code when they were bringing their way of worshiping their Christianity and their Bibles no omo ka kire yen say the way we talk to our creator, the way we connect to our spiritualism no bad, we should throw them away and accept theirs. That was our downfall.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
My blackmail here, no. They taught us say our own, and I share the word abosom to me, no, obia some bosom, if there is bosom in quote, obia some bosom, because adi be a dawa bosom.
Yeah.
Adi be a song boma no a bosom. Now, yeah, platform, yeah, me and our platform is so. Fana say me Africani. So for Africani, all right, but ye Christoni. Mr. Host, we Africani, all right, but we in Kramboni. Me no. A bosom na me ji omudino, omoda me boso. Christoni, ne nyame no jini dino eda na boso. Kramboni, ne nyame no jini dino eda na boso. Nti obi a wo boso ma eda na boso. Nti ye nyina ye ya boso nsomfo. Nti Christoni wura asori dem. Na wo bo mpa ya tere nyame bi wo soro. Se nyame no na esombo. Nyame no na ye all knowing, all powerful, omnipresence. Sa nyame no ye no boso because nyame no na eda na boso. Ujidi say bibia ni we betimi atete on sa nyame ni ntam na nyame na betimi aye bibia ma no sa nyame na ye no bosom. The same thing so na Nkramboni wura meselachi na ojidi say ala ena tumi nyina wo no ala anim ni nechi nyame bia ni wa ala nso adane ne boso ade ala nso ye no bosom ala ne so mbo ma no minso mi jidi say ya kolodi ana antoanso ye me bosom nti in conclusion no ye nyina ye ya bosom somfo obi asom bosom because ye nyina wo ade a ye dan no they are me dan no ye me bosom.
That's
a we dan no ye ne bosom.
Yes.
They are also dan ye bosom nti obi dan ala ye ne bosom. Obi dan Jehovah ye ne bosom. Obi da Antoa ye ne bosom. But they are yet any say memma Kramboni mfa na ala embedi Antoa tem. Memma Christoni emfa na Jehovah embedi ala tem. Simple as ABC.
So it's more of a misunderstanding and misinterpretation of the quotes or the descriptions, because it looks like and Kasano yentiasi, you know, ama your name maybe also yentiasi because we can't bosom be ubia minim say other people think they are the Phoebe.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
People think about Nancy. If we all heard what happened on the internet, so for BC will be 18 years. We work alone and it Rasta, Mr. Nebroke, Pastor.
Yeah.
Until we far past say and them read it so confirm not in esa ba o ma confirm not ba.
Akwana ko kene tin na yo ba no.
Ne ma me ne papa na de ko e. Won do tinifie. Na to didi abosumatem say, you know, I say, well, did you confirm not chatema? So didi abosumatem ko ho na come free. Until one a woman also a comfort babe can asem say, you know, on do didi say fake na onyi ni say akwala no ye wo na ne trin, you know, rasta or mo ye and no mo de abijina de benji fame say sofo na twa na sanka ya ayam pase akwanku twa ko bi ka sofo ko bi twa ko timi fra ne sakranka e bi say obia no ono bosom na ma ofie ete say wo akọ obi fie akọfa yi say wo ye kremoni ntemi mpeno obekun na wa fa ba ade ko bo no onso bitima protect no ana so onso bi the two be bo he entina Yehuda ka say nobody should condemn anybody. And Nana Joa, when Nana Joa came, we had a fetish preacher on our show one time, and he said, or she said, let it grow together. When the time comes, the father is going to judge. So we shouldn't judge each other. So, because most of the time, I know I saw for no omudi abosom fuatem. So bosom. Say Yehuda achim say bosom no kwa I saw for kwa na Christopher right. Yes, so you're some bosom because idea some which is awesome. See what I'm saying? So this is good. This is great. Pastor, only Yehuda ya adwene doka no, right?
Yeah, me nyene ya adwene na mo kan bebi say bosom ba ko ebi a ebetimi nya different names or different yeah your bosom bi and as me use deity your deity bi wo ho a na your friend Ishtarot.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Oba Greece form omo friend no Greek form no Greece form omo friend Aphrodite.
Yeah, I heard that name.
Because over US here, when you learn about Greek mythology, you hear all those names. Aphrodite.
Yep.
Over Romans, some of them Venus.
Mm-hmm. You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Into the same home, baby, who are your friend, Ishtarot. Baby for a friend, Aphrodite. Our name is Aphrodite. Baby for so a friend of Venus. In the same home chrono.
Oh, really?
Yes. The same home chrono. nti sɛ deɛ yɛmfa no otwedi ampo Nyankopɔn nka ne bɛka sɛ ata na anwo
ya ata am sɛ mo ka ata mo ka sɛ bi o ni nua ya ata na
so obi bɛka ata na anwo obi bɛka sɛ Onyankopɔn obi bɛka sɛ otwedi ampo obi bɛka sɛ ja obi bɛka sɛ ala nti nipa na ofi sɛ nakoma edi eche sɛ ye demigod bi na wosoma ɛyɛ ɔno ane sempa ofi sɛ the creator no anasa Onyankopɔn na wosom no ɛyɛ ɔno ane sempa.
But you know, we have to be right. You know, I think we live in a civilized society, and we live in a world where we don't have to accept what's it called, hearsay, or I mean, whatever information is put out there, it's got to be right.
But Yehuda said that is your belief.
That's your belief. So
that is your
so
belief.
people can believe in the wrong things.
People can believe in the wrong thing.
Yehuda, when me adwene, some people obi be timaji bibi de na say obeje sa de na di. How do we
it was side effect pa obetimi agi bibi adi. Ade na obeji adi no. It may be right and go good for someone, but it may go wrong for you.
For you, yeah man.
Bibi ti say Christianity. Ukomu na ukomu researcher. Christianity aborofo de brain. Ukomu a eyo tradition o culture. But omo de abreye na ye di achi. Ha yen. Ye ya ja ye tradition ye culture. Na ye di omo di achi. So to them it's good to them, but to us it's not good because omo tradition no culture na ye di achi no. Na mind me no mi no ye kasai.
Yeah, bro.
Who be say me din sesi a make us say ye frame me David.
Yes.
Who be so obedient? Obeka say friend of Mohammed. Asasa ye dressing.
Yes.
Asasa ye kasa.
Asasa
ye
fried rice.
Asasa ye di.
Yep.
Until there are things it may go well with some people, but it enko ye may be no. Eno na da bia ye bon hu de wuro say ye nyina ye gidi say Nyankopon bi wo na say ye besom Nyankopon na.
You listen to
Bible no say
vibes.
Nyankopon bo nipa ti say ni sunu ne seso. Sa asem no wo say wo come deeper. A man created God according to his own image because according yen before no ye wo the way we see our God must look like a before. Broni e wo the way ohu ni nyame must look like broni. Nti wo ko India, their God look like them.
Yeah, exactly.
So they created their God according to their image.
Their image.
Woko your friend is saying Asia, their God look like them. They created their God according to themselves. Nti yanga bi before say ye wo nyame bi na ebesom na enka nyame a omo sayen na ye say de yesom. But look at what is happening in Christianity. Who would have sold them na Yesu. Picture boho broni fita.
Yeah.
Nti ya de nti na ye de nyame de on sayen.
Crowd.
Obi nyame na ye de ye di nti. That is our downfall. Nti somebody may do something. It may go right to him. But wono enko ye mawo. Nti omo shedo omo ni so omo de na bre ya ebe ha ye nti no omo be impose force de ye de ma because omo ni say ye gitumu a we will act like them, we will do like them, we will dress like them, we will talk like them. Nti sesi a ye kasa ye to agu.
Your culture is sacred.
Yes. Nti se wo kana sa me gitumu wo kwan bi so me nyintum because me ye nchumburu ni me ye bunu ni me ye nchumburu ni na se me de nchumburufo amambre ye adwuma it may go well with me but se wo asante no jai wa asante amambre na wo bedi me chumburu de na chi a ebe ha wo kakra untimi nye ni ye ti se me na me ye chumburu ni no nti da wura ye bo no se concept of God na ye nya ye no everyone has his own God nti ma me hwa de bi wo ha wo kan Micah chapter 4 verse 5 or say na amanaman no mu bia nante ne nyame din mu na yen de ye be nante Awurade Nyankopɔn din mu akosi da according to Micah chapter 4 verse 5 e kire say ye kom deeper oman bia won nyame
Wow.
Oman bia won nyame that means oman bia wo kwan ofa so hu ne nyame fa oman bia wo kwan ofa so som ne nyame fa but in the name of slavery any colonialism yen ya to ye nyame na gu the way to follow our gods any our beliefs no and they to agu and ya kwa kofa abrofo de foreign culture na ye de achi nti dia ubisa ye no kakra me ho no me da se
That's it, and it's not, it's not working for us, and we don't see. I think we see it, but it's just negligence, and I wouldn't even say negligence. It's just I don't want to use some bad words, but we know it's right now. When you go to Africa, we can tell that things are not going well for us, and I'll use my country, Ghana, where I come from. Every black I saw it dance on. And I saw that no one dakupo. They go 7 days a week, and almost 2 weeks ago I saw them on them. Education, people are not going. And Ghana, I'm saying, so why are you nurse? I won't have you more. Oh, I brought what planet. They plan for generations. So I want to us or Nipani be bad. Baby atna. By Africa, no, they see a costro. I could di ahini. Gold so near Cotton. None of Quadabaco say a range over Siwa, Yashenek, Yachimwa man and Siwa. Or so who range over Siwonum. Come on, so who cares? Minyan we okay, we will range over Siwa, you wouldn't quay. Now what a day?
Almost filling station or there.
That's a good question.
They're charging him
Electric.
Solar.
Even better. Yeah, so this is why I bring I brought forth this platform or this radio station, just to educate the masses that we are lost. There are a lot of things we believe in, a lot of things that we do that we don't have to. We have to look at ourselves, where we live, and like right now, if you come to the U.S., if you live in the U.S., if you want to drive, you get a driver's license. Okay, you want to work, you got work permit or green card. Okay, and if you want to make more money, either you go into some sort of a business, like junkyard business or whatever, and then you
have 2 jobs.
Yes, or have 2 jobs and all that. The system, the system tells you what to do. So if you don't follow the system, you'll be a
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
You'll be homeless. Trust me, if you don't follow the system, because you will work and eat, and when you are 65 to 70 and when you retire, I'm telling you, you're going to be sorry. Unless you have some children that are going to care for you, but here in America, even if you pay for your children's tuition when they're done with school, it's like screw you. They go find a husband or a wife and then they're gone. So we have to plan for your future, and then we don't do that. But my point is, you have to understand where you live and what you have to do to survive for the future. So Ghana, no. Ghana's system no crane be no when na wobekọ baby and na nipa de sa ayi ani be free e call ma abrewa obi ho a ne ma nyina no na koto nursing home. First number 1 bu akura so mu nyina ya baifo. Okọ abrewa wanyina 100 years and kasa na PP ne say baifo no don say kasa ne PP. That's stupidity. Okay, that's human nature. When you do baby o kasa no bebe bi sha no wa hwehwe na oda ho. That's what it is. Me be hu me na 153 years. Nana cancel I can say me papa nana. Me papa nana. Yeah, me be hu no. Yeah. And then he used to talk to me about the slavery, the war between the Ashantis and the British. Say Grant War or say Grant War or something. Yeah, he used to talk to me. She used to talk, and it was in the history books. I was like very, very, very young. So Yehuda, I understand everything you're saying, but at times when you, that's why I keep asking you a question. When you talk like that, when you started talking, somebody who doesn't follow through to listen to everything you're saying would think you are an atheist. You see what I'm? That's why I asked you, are you an atheist? And then you clarify that's not what it is. So people should take their time to listen. One of my friends said something about Abraham Ben Moshe already. I think he sent something yesterday through WhatsApp. It wasn't WhatsApp. I think he answered something on Facebook, and one of my nephews answered him. He was talking about something like Abraham Ben Moshe thinks he knows everything, but maybe you need to take your time to listen to Ben Moshe, what he's saying and where he's coming from.
He learned a lot.
Yeah, when you listen to
him. A lot.
Yeah, but that's why we Africans don't do research. So when we talk about something, I remember sometime you came to this.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
You were talking about. I mean, you've been to Israel before and all that, yeah. And I up till now, I still refuse to believe that these burial places and whatever they tell people, tourists that this prophet was buried here, who was ever buried here, and that. I don't believe in that. Unless they excavate everything, take it out and do DNA to tell us that was St. Peter or that was Jesus buried over there. It's been 2,000 years, so it's gone.
Uncle will allow them to.
I will. I mean, if he has influence over the world, I mean, this is around the world. This is a world issue. We are confused, and people go to Israel right now, and they think they have to go to Israel to pray for God to hear. Yeah. I mean, there are people living in Israel, and God is not listening to them. So why would you have to travel to Israel? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, so Yehuda.
Yeah.
Do you have some more Bible verses to support some things that you said already? I mean, we're talking about the concept of God. So, it's a big umbrella. So, I mean, you can go deep and let us know what's up. We're trying to educate the public here.
Indeed, I'm a person, say, the concept of God, a nipa ne create concept of God. And a nipa create concept of God according to sena otenyame ase. Sena ohunyame. Ana sena obene nyame no.
Nyame no, yeah.
Yeah. Aha. Sa ndina me di kan say woko India. Esono se na omuji omunyame di, esono se na omuhu omanyame. And one secret we have to understand and learn is woba Africa ha. We see God in our tradition and in our culture.
Yes.
Nyame say a culture num.
Yeah, man.
Nyame say a culture. Nti wo hwe asantefo mo amambre, wo hwe anwonafo mo amambre, wo hwe adafo amambre, because se wo ko hwe adafo amambre bi aniwa e kire wo se kunipa.
Yeah.
Obe kire wo se ya de papa.
Ya de papa, yeah. Mfa obi yire.
Asantefo amambre, kunipa bi anim. Nti Oba Ghana, sena obi amambrete no, ne nyame ye den, ewum. Wo hwe krobofo amambre se ya, ye fra de bia ye frɛ no dipo. Ye fra de bia ye frɛ no dipo. Like we ye oba, ye wo mpenso a, esese wudu ansa wa ye den, wa fa bemma. Ye good. But enye nyankopon bi na be ka kire omo, but sena omo si scribe no omo ye no, eboa ma no mama no timinyi esua di wo fie ansa obenyem a wa den wanyem. But they see an omo sa di na free one under 16 14 15 na wako wutu no de abafie na de how ye den abafie.
See esi nyame de bone che nti wo ye bone ya.
Thank you.
Unsuro bone, yeah.
Thank you. But that time no say wo nyanya 18 20 a e den say obekwa akofa be ma. Number 1, esan boa mo ma won kofa mpro wanyense bi nye den embafie. Number 2, e ma won ko la nketinketi bi mbe ye den embetu to fie. Nti sa na amambre no na ebo ho ban e kora wo esiesie wo to yie. Nti dia me pese ete ase ne se e nipa ne create nyame according to the image. Se na nipa te nyame ase no e no di create ni nyame.
Nti sisi ya Yesu
se na before ye te nyame ase.
Yesu Kristo a picture metie one sorry to cut you, but Yesu Kristo picture boss sisi ya na me de my research who say enyo Yesu Kristo na. Okay.
Boss, mentwa no, we your personal researcher, obi ani asase so aye fe ne Yesu ngo baaye. Jesus bi an exist. Omo de abeda daye. Asase so obi an baaye aye fe ne Jesus. E ya na nsesem fairy tale story. I'm telling you true fact. Because wo hwe adwumadi omo si Yesu be di ye kora. If when you go with logic and critical thinking and common sense, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't go with the logic. That is why they will tell you, say, just believe, don't ask any question. Just believe, say, once upon a time, there was a man in the sky called God, created 2 people, one called Adam and Hawa, gave them an order to eat every tree, but not to eat one. And umuko di bako na nyankopon ye den. Esoma say, bako Jesus mbe den, embra numbe tuya boneka. Nebato Yesu mbe tuya boneka no. Otuya kama wan. Yesu tuya e bone so ka otuya ma wan. Why na Jesus kana? Why na Jesus moja?
Yes, we are seeing that. But I wanted there when you go there, I mean, there are some spiritual things where I don't think
you're listening to conscious vibes.
When they want to divert and dodge from logic, they will tell you a spiritual and I approve it. If they want to run from logic and critical thinking and common sense, they will tell you a spiritual agonosi. And yes, spiritual asem. This will be where so maybe that will be another topic for another day.
But I want you to just chip, kind of chip on the side a little bit. So you believe Jesus never existed? That's what you're saying. Jesus never existed.
Me, to my belief, me research. Jesus existed. No, Jesus existed. And I wanna we did say Jesus exists. There are some questions you can't answer when I ask you. Wouldn't to me here no, because say we are no, it may not make sense. Logic will not accept it.
Okay.
Critical thinking won't accept it.
But you believe that Bible? No, the Bible is the word of God, or
no. The Bible is the word of men. The Bible was written by carnal men like you and I. They wrote their mind, so there are errors, contradiction, mistakes, and fabrication all together in the Bible. Yeah. The Bible can never and will never be a divine book.
Okay. All right. So, one second. Okay. So, Yahuda, let me ask you. So if a spiritualist or anybody says they had a dream and they were somewhere else and met some spirit or God or something, or God has talked to them, some preachers and I mean a lot of preachers and even spiritualists, akomfo, friends and asofo, omo nyina no omo ka say bibia kasa nyankopon na say comfort na bosom kasa kire no say so for say nyankopon kasa kire no say. Do you believe in those predictions?
When we say me starting na me ka say obia wo se na oji bibi differ. And obia wo se na oye den osua ade den efa se wo ye sofo na wo gidi se nyame bi e kasa kire wo na wo pese me gi sa nyame ni di a me ma nyame na hawa adwen e ma wo mbe kan kire me se nyame akasa kire wo ka kire nyame na se so wo ba be ka kire me se ono akasa kire wo mi ni nyame na akasa nye se ombra onimisi because who would Bible Exodus chapter 19 yes say Israel nyankopon a oye mountain God one day you be hwe na hwe Israel nyankopon onye no e boss no asase oye God of mountain Bible no kire say Yahweh e ba ye no Israel for kasai e ma Israel for nyina ye den eti se sa nyankopon no nsesa no da so te ase a what is stopping that God from speaking to me now?
That's a good question. That's a pretty
so until question. I believe say and I made you dinama hu say ampa nyame bi na no kasa no let that God speak to me simple as ABC.
What listeners on Facebook people will line us CG Kakro Yahuda Ghana network yeah CG I hope he comes back soon. But people watching from on Facebook, if you have any questions, just let us type me that question, type it in, and then let's ask. My main text. Yeah, Ghana is network is the network. Yeah, you should come back. Anyway, Pastor, in some
say if you want to learn, if you want to follow God, there are so many things that you have to ask God. There's nowhere in the Bible that says we shouldn't ask. Even the Bible says ask, knock, and seek. Anything that you do not understand, if you want to follow God, you got to ask. Whatever He is saying, that God have to come to me and talk to me. Well, to me, he hasn't. This is not a nyebu
yeah,
because God knows where everybody lives. That's why He's saying.
See, this is where I get a little, nervous when we cannot. Yeah, I think he's gonna have to come back.
He will come back.
Yeah, he's coming back. Yeah, he's trying to connect. Yeah. So this is where I get a little. Yeah, he's back. What network can he be kakra? This was not. Okay. Anyway, Yahuda will come back.
And the network.
I guess I get a little.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Because this subject is very, very touchy.
Yeah.
So it's very tough to. Because some people some people have believed in this kind of stuff for millions of years.
Yeah.
And now he's saying even Jesus never existed. And you know, at times, no, Yente. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, you went back to the same problem again. Yeah, so Jesus came.
What do you mean?
Yes. But video no ma. Very good, perfect.
Now who be say will be saying subconscious no adwin no de wasua ne nsem a wate no no ka ho asem the conscious and the subconscious mind de waludu agu adwin mu no eno na say repeating ho a wo se nyame bi akasa akere nti the God which is speaking to them is their brain. What they have in their brain is repeating to them. They say who could baby no we catch us and nyame bi akasa akere na nyame bi akasa akere na de waludu agu na adwin so ye konfo kora. Simple as ABC.
So at times, you know, some people, you know, may not know you at all. They've never met you, but they can say something about you. And what do you believe? What do you think? Have to say about that? Because you can go to a fetish priest or a pastor or somebody or a spiritualist, and they've never met you before, but they can tell you some things that happened in your life, or that's something that's going to happen, and it does really happen. So what do you have to say about that?
Boss, ebi so experience, ebi we experience about say Ejumano. Ejumano wa yake. Aha, Ejumano wa yake nti hu enim kura wutumi say akwa yi Ejuma. Sana wasi wenim asi afon kura hu say da bi akwa yi. Em say ekomode no. Aha, nti ebinim come out with experience. But no kure ni ebi su esua. Ebi sua omoye den omutimi ye hu adwuma esua hu enya hu tactics emu say da bi asimasi problem oye den ewo mu no ebi ka eba ma ebi nso ka na aye den apaska ba baby amene omunya adwe ne se eya mo nka nkire se nyankopon ne se eno na menya yi no say ye wo na wasua na wo sa ni bia na ma menti afi say ye wa wu ni bia wasua ba wo be ka tem say nyankopon se no nka wo manyame na nka sa be se ni a nka no be simple sin.
Okay. Listeners, this is Yahuda, that's Avram Ben Moshe's assistant. Avram Ben Moshe had a little problem, so he couldn't show up, but this guy is as good as Avram. So people, Facebook, if you have any questions, just or you can send it to my WhatsApp. If you look on the screen, my WhatsApp number is there. It's 860-374-1095. It's coming right now. 860-374-1095. Or if you are on Facebook, you can text your questions, and Yahuda is here. Pastor Dan is here too. Pastor, you have something to tell me?
Yeah. What my brother is saying. According to his belief, he came and he was talking about all these things belief, the concept of God is belief. Yeah, so that's why I don't have much more to say, right? Because he doesn't believe. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't believe. So, and he made mention about something that God knows where he lives. If there's God, then he's supposed to know where he lives.
Yeah.
So God has to come to him. I don't have a problem with that.
But if you say he doesn't believe. He believes in the Creator, though.
Yeah, he said
it's just the concept of Jesus Christ. And that.
Yeah, he said it that the concept, there are so many concepts.
So many concepts.
Because it is a human being who
created that. Okay.
So it is
which makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So it is you who have to believe. Okay. Now he's saying that even prayers and stuff, he doesn't, or maybe somebody telling him a prophecy, he doesn't believe. You cannot force him to believe it.
Yeah, that I believe.
Exactly, you cannot.
Because from my own experience, I've seen things.
Yes, you're saying about Jesus Christ that it doesn't exist. That is his belief. You cannot force him. He has not committed any atrocity. At the end, we see at the catch and menini. Say Yanko Pompesa or Gidia or no amra no be catch me. Boni be no why. Also when you need Nyame o kasa kire wo no obetimi so aba be kasa kire me a what dey sa no wo kire yen na Yesu though me to me me ya yedin komo kakra me ko Israel no
you're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Israel for ankasa no do na anyi Yesu ni
Oh, and they are known.
The
Jews don't. They don't.
But there are so many places I call Israel. Yamfana said me what I say.
Yeah.
There are so many places I call Israel. Omochro a yiniboho. Omochro no Hebrew.
Okay.
Omochro no Arabic. No omochro no English.
Okay.
Omu no mo de omu seal. Jewish for no mo de omu seal so.
Okay.
And if it is about Jesus, ombeka tell say say see about Jesus.
Okay.
Though Jew for nankasa enyini what I say well you're the Son of God, but they believe say he came.
Okay.
What I say that Jesus he is our brother. Omo mfa say sanity. Enti ehɔ no kura no say nye huhu kura no a me am akɔ hɔ 2 times no within the 5 months me kɔ twice.
Okay.
I saw those inscriptions no. The last time I catch you say me ko hu David emu though yanko degi
and
mama say
okay.
Ne mu no wo hɔ a ma tro on the tomb of David Mountain Zion.
Okay.
Ni nyina wo hɔ bepo na those mountain Camel no money Olives mountain wo hɔ mini kremoni bi kɔgye akinye kakra me sheda on top of mountain Olives no kremoni imam.
Okay.
Say u cost top wa omoni mosque si hɔ on na de me koye e ko kire me baby a Yesu yina ya okoye okoso.
Okay.
On na nye Kristo ni anase nyamesom ni ana baby sa ba kremoni na
e bi on so de on so atene no ba
so we thank you on so we hunu me be ne bebre ai abrofo ya o mkofa Bible kra bre ye enyom no mo kire ye.
Yeah, nyom na.
Thank for mo de bre ye nyom no mo kire. They don't even know nothing. O mo said na me nua ne ka no. O mo de ba so onu me bre ya se. What I say me dear me nyankopon metiwe me nyame ni. Ne mo minim no.
Yes.
Obebebu sam say kwa be na afa so wo hu no that is me.
We experience.
Oji me hu achinya enye me hu nyame me hu Yesu so many times. And ye said ye me nwane kan say ye believe that is my own what I have seen. Say me son da you say me ye den that is me. And I cannot force God on somebody.
Okay.
And you mean you would me brother, me little brother also no.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
So nyankopon person gidia. Oso nyame na meka nyankopon na meka ntra no.
Yeah.
And from so be na why nyankopon na akọka kire say Yahude me na say ya. Well, then avoid so be di so onyi. And dey ha nti no obi ntimi condemn no. Ono dey waka na waka. But me mom dey I know say Messiah no Yesu no obai according to the seal na Jew for na dey see ho no. E kire wo say Papa ne bayan fan say ini what I call go but they have their seal say asaba ye kanu e say ni see ye enti pokra no say nye nyame na be ka kire me a omo so mu nua no omo nyini say o nyame ba no this is what they are saying. Prisons are omo de ne koto ye omo say ha na omo children for no omo de ne koto ye no this prison is still there yeah ye nsamente e underground ni nyina da so wo ho. Enti ayo omo no omo kan obehwe omo atwabo no de senate so say this is the prison that Christ was cast into.
Yeah.
Baby omo yesem ye nja Barnabas ana say yenkum Yesu no.
Yeah, and that's what they say.
That's what they say, and that is what they have their seal.
If you go into Ashanti culture, you
thank you.
There will be all this second see.
Yeah.
You took plane ko Israel.
Thank you.
It's like the OG, no.
Thank you. And Timo being condemned Yahuda also know the one in here. Oh no, yes, one in here, one in it. Because I didn't know, and yet the new tia one fun and new honey. Now so one going in there by force. Say such in China, Konoko.
Christianity any Muslim religion.
They can sing it in their home, they are among
because
Christianity won't fun to baby. Now that is not you know I don't believe in a religion. Every religion is man-made. God is not a religious God. God is a king. When we are talking about the concept of God, God is a king. He is a kingdom God. He is not a religious God. Muslims Abraham now a religion better than it was an altar. In those days there was nothing called a church. It was altar. Almost is somewhat what I say about some. Hey, then Yahuda can. It is about some almost altar. Yeah, almost punching nine and Chebuguso as and so there was not a church.
Okay.
It's when they believe God and they walk with God in faith. Now, you know about for the Yaman Yakopon. So there was not anything called church.
So
Okay.
right now, between you and Yehuda, no, is going to church
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
or to the mosque a bad thing?
No.
I mean, is it a good thing or
It's
a
a
bad
good
thing?
thing.
Tomorrow is Sunday. I mean, you see, yesterday the Muslims were, they were filled. They filled the mosque everywhere, and tomorrow is Sunday, and the Christians are going to be filling churches everywhere. So, what do you have to say to Christians that want to go to church tomorrow? Some want to pay money, even go and spend some money there. And some want to wear their best clothes. People want to change clothes every day, every Sunday. When it's time to go to church, you see them like when we were going to disco in a teen years. We used to dress like that. But right now, people dress like that to go to church, and it's amazing. One day, sorry, be any money day. They come be an old baby, so be travel. Yeah, me I never feel it. And you see, because we maybe I'm no kura sorry down na tare so maybe a tare na bono na no thing. Between you and Yehuda, what do you have to Yehuda? Let me ask you first.
Ask my brother.
What do you have to say? Or what do you want to say to people that are going to fill churches tomorrow? They're going to put on the best clothes that they have. Some are even going to buy new clothes today. Some people spend money every weekend, just to get new clothes to go to church. I don't know who they're trying to please. And Muslims, they go to their mosque every Friday. I mean, I like their style because they wear one, what's it called, fugu.
Some
Yeah, the white thing. Yeah, it's like if you have one, it's
You're
one
free to
color.
go. You're free
Nobody
to go.
knows. You can wash it Thursday and then put it on Friday and go to the box. I like their style. But Christians, we shop for clothes every morning. Every weekend, so go and show off. And when you go sit at the church, people will watch what you wear and bring it in. And I mean, what you wear to church, people are going to judge it. I mean, hey, last week was I said, come on, So, what do you have to say to people like that are going to fill the churches tomorrow? What do you want to say to them? Maybe something to turn them around or something.
Meda say, Mato church church is a place where religious people go there to learn how not to use their brain. Church is a place where religious people go there to learn how not to use their brain. Because ono asole bana echena obekwa asole no so na ma abontin na conscious man ebis eka chene so you dwan ne bubefu ba so kotena so dem na so for ka say you dwan obeka say amen ote aso dem a yesi you dwan dey wadi atum but out of asole dan there now na mama te ase say sebi mato sebi mpenifo etie mi okwase na etunufo na otwe bia ya tufu for 60 years every Sunday now got na tufu na sa 60 good years say school and go we number 3 church is a business. Religion is a business. Islam a business. Emma Saudi Arabia for modi make sika until now. Christianity a business. Emma Europeans, Roman for Italians. And omudi make sika now because
I'm glad not to cut you. I'm glad you didn't say Christianity. You be Israel for the make sika.
Yep.
Israel they don't know nothing about Christianity. Judaism.
Thank you.
They build Judaism.
Yeah.
And Judaism no, and also they create a fence the Wailing Wall. Osha a president prako omudi make sika. Nti a Christian so ma create Roman phone so ma create Christianity.
Yes.
And omode make sika. Nti the America chere asoleba bia say mesrew church no. This is the time as you say a business so for no de den odi pesika ye den afru botum. Adenti na wo be ka kire me say there is a God somewhere, a creator somewhere. That God need you every Saturday, every Sunday. And the worst part of the story is say when you goes to the gods, ukon na ya say u be free hono na nyame na je usika.
Yes.
O tight and o collection. Sa sika tight no collection no so be no so. Enya nyame no be yusu e nipa de sani no de beto asase asidan. Atoka. Wo brena wo kon ncha on fiu. Into the church is a bank where church members can deposit in the name of tithe and collection but cannot withdraw. church no a bank.
But Yehuda,
where the church members.
Let me cut you off a little bit. But they do that in the trust and in the belief.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
They will inherit the kingdom of God in heaven someday. So they,
my
they have
friend,
to pay their way through.
Are you telling me? So if the poor people cannot pay that money and they are doing the right thing, won't they inherit the kingdom of God? How can God take money from people? That means I give and take God. Chacha, lottery, betting. Bring tithe and collection. Let me give you Osura Hini. It doesn't go with logic. Nyang Bible no say nyanko ponse mina sika na edwete ye den eye media. Adenti na ye besa akọ nyame sika na edwete ye ne dia ni fie. Na ye so etisika bidi ayaton nsu ayaton boju na ayaye no na asasa de akọ akoma nyame ne biem.
But
nyame hia sika.
Sorry down now.
Nyame distribute.
Sorry down now.
Nyame $10.
Yahuda Mibo, sorry down the buildings got to be paid. I mean, they got to pay the rent. They got to pay for electricity. I mean, the air conditioning, all that, then, so. Then
if that is the case, let the pastors, Omoma Solomon and Tia say, me pastor, me so for na matisika kota sa CSC dine. Me de light gu media konya tum. Na wabanti wabai, tia light na ka tia dine ka. Na yung sisika na me de ma wono, me di tia light ka ne dine ka. But don't tell me say me di koye nyame adwuma.
Ewo heaven.
Ewo heaven. Anase me di boy ready adwuma. Men kan kire me. Nyankopon bo ne soro ne asase wonni ho. Nti me hu adwuma wu nipa obeka se wo ye dia ma nyame. Ade a minim se wo ye ma nyame ne se menua bi kwa wo nkirem. Asole ba ni rent. Asole ba ni sika wo de be ye bodwa. Asole ba ye tunu. Asole ba yale a na wo di sika na ye den aboa no. E na efre se wo ye nyame adwuma. But ye Ghana ha e ma sofo aka kire ye se asole sika ye mfa mbo asole ba bosia de a ese wo ma wa adweme ye den e da ho. Nti ni tintin tiatia no se asole no e business a the bia no church members na ye customers product na ye Bible ni Jesus e na beneficiaries no e ye asofo no nti ti won ase say ye business. We don't need church to know right and wrong. We don't need Bible to know right and wrong. Enya asole na me kwa me say we ye papa ni we ye boni. Ena nya asole da mu na ye so me nyame. In quote, if God is to be served, if God is to be worshipped, ye so me nyame wa asole dem. Ye papa ma wunua, di nukure ma wo yere, di nukure ma wo adwuma mu nipa. Wo master, ena e friend say wo so me nyame because wo di nukure ma nipa, wo di nukure ma nyame. Nti asole dem mu de ho ye so me nyame. Nti Ghana fo Christofo na especially maame fo na ye nya sika ye de be hwe ye ma school na ye man so atimi abo doctor degree ako police ako soldier anya adwuma pa bi aye na daache ye bombro wane nkokora o mbetimi ahwe ye na ye sese sika ni nyina de kwa solidam in the name of ye de ko bo awurade adwuma no saa de no mo be gya amman nya den ye njai enya usika na utaita wo betua wa so dan mu ena ebe ma nyame betie wo be den wo betie wo eye wa bra bo papa se na wuni nipa be nante wuni nipa betua na mo papa wo be ya de papa ma nipa wo be di nukura ma nipa ena nyame betie wa obeye den obetie wo nti Bible no say enye won na wo se ewurade na mbom won a wo ye eja na apede ede ni eja na apede ya de tenene di nukura ma wunua me da say
okay said that an can Pastor Miriam Mwako, we had one fetish priest on the show sometime, but I think a month ago or something, and she said something about that, like, you know, whatever you think,
yeah,
that, you know, I believe so.
If we are decoding Sasemano in the other way, it doesn't make sense. Host. Yeah, me and Sawaha. Ni obi a o TSR radio stations is here. Say, I'm Mokas a woman in Bomoa. What would tie radio station? Say, oh, on Kuala with ye. Nan Kualane say, ya. Ye tunufo. Ye teneteneno. And I a jana life for man.
Oh, see, tunufo treteno.
Ye tunufo teneteneno. Say, we are, and I say, on view, dear, Metiase. But any pane saying I was in Bomoa, and they are so for Monday preaching. na ne nyina nyini mbom
Mami mo ha kakra bi
Maneland yeah me madwin say so open so kwa so na person go say usika wa sorry down ma wasem but said you want make good point so obi ho na ne fie nya obi okwa ontua ne danka na akutibia akutua tight ye twene dan ye twene abo so if you say asasi ho no ntina ha ye tantantan no because ko be me kai mre bi ayi one of the zongos wa Accra yeah somebody imam penyin or no bi busa no say I mean look at your surroundings what's going on also on the asasi who had na dream because you know he's going to paradise. Nti me de kwasiada na sorry no moko no I don't have a problem with that but the friends saying the motive behind you know and I said the mind set behind that's where my problem is because we've forgotten where we live. We are citizens of this planet Earth that's given to us by the Creator and we have
Dabio won't say we are the citizens of this planet.
Yes.
But almost one may say, yeah, one near Manfra for assassin. Until you are 2 trims I had or one soon says you will be crum. Until no Christo no moon is or your assassin to see assassin. No matter to a trim no.
All right. Suffer.
Yahuda nyamishira mami mongura haka krebi for ai na makasa afaso no ho on say ye man mumu nyine no eno nche se obi yam fon so menka
yeah
so ne momo no bia wodo nsakoka no no se jai en say utu obi fo no is different from say wo
attacking
and I say bia we ya no bone on so ba ye di nkomo o attack me I say ye di nkomo say me ka bibi na nya obetimi atene me pa me fa wo me beti sa enti say wo to before is different from say what touch obi okay na ye monwura asore matena fidie so ne baby bebra ka ne say asore yankasa no Abraham no money asore
that's true
eye altar no musi enti ebe hu asore e wo Yesu breso anase Moses breso eni ebe hu asore Moses ni ebe hu the tent of meeting. So there was not the name church. No, a tent of.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
It's just from the Bible or it's from
the Bible. The tent of meeting. The tent of meeting omukusiano. Omukusiana ya kan the Torah no. Na ya kan ya che wo. Omunkofu. Nti omo efie ne omukusiana kese ya kan Torah no ja che wo. It was in the form of a church.
So the Bible says that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the tent of meeting.
Okay.
Nti omo kwani aka munse mu nyina dia kire omo. Until time Messiah no buy no. According to the Bible.
Okay.
The Messiah no buy no catch some say Messi masori. Na asamado apunu ntwimfa so. Meaning say the more you kill them, the more they will come back.
Yeah.
They say asante kotoko.
Yes, man.
So we ask ourselves, what is a church? Because from Yesu na no mono, ni ete say what can be a church before no na the tent of meeting. The Asia dying.
Jesus said something about church?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Matthew. So I will build my church.
Oh.
And the gate of Hades or the gate of Sheol can never prevail. Messi obotens no Messi masafa. Asamado upon intimi ntwimfaso. So therefore, what is a church?
Okay.
A church is not a building.
Okay.
A church is like an institution.
All right.
A church is like a school. Came from the kingdom of God to train the citizens on earth, to train our mind towards heavenly kingdom. Inti asolone te se school and a church the war. Ye betimi meet obi fie. It's a church. Paul nen so obekete no. Na nya so yo. Enye adan do na yenkofo fie.
But they must and they said suffer me child no but say itimi hia obi fie na friend asori there. Say na o si asori dan.
Thank you.
Yeah, the same.
Thank you.
Right? Yeah.
Enye bone. Nti asori dan no esi ho no na ye kom no. Yen baby if you see a cotton, a be feel comfortable.
No, Michael, okay.
Say, in soon ton she a yanshi in a yapa baby, Yakushia. To see a bit moon and more FFF is up to us. Okay. Now, such a miniano air cano. And then religion is
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Religion is messing up the church. God doesn't need any money. He doesn't need our money, he needs our heart.
Okay.
The boy in you day. When you are a sinner, you and everything about you is rejected. So
But Pastor Minchuano, I argued with one lady some time ago when I was going to college. She was a black American, and she was talking about her pastor. You know, the pastor, you know, has nice clothes and he drives a nice car. And I'm like, so do you feel proud about that? And she said, yeah, it's our money, and he's our pastor, and we'll give it to him. And so it's our money, it's not your problem. So because I asked him, I mean, what are you going to do to
just leave the person?
That's the problem.
That is his money. That is her money. They can do whatever they want.
That's the problem.
Money. But I, for one, me personally, me here what tight. What you say?
Oh, you're Juma.
Yeah, me Juma. Inti me bet transfer me kanya ko I will hate it. I will hit the nail.
Without asking for time.
Without asking, because I don't care. I will do what I am compelled to do. Onyankopon won te dan ni pade ne nsasi mu. Enya so dan na wasenya wona nyamete. Yehuda ka se bi wo say enya so dan mo ne esum nyame. Nyame kwa ye nsum nyame yo ye nyame ma. Se ohene ne ma de ne nko a wanya sum ohene. Ne nko a enti ye nsum nyame. Nti aso dem no de ye ko say ye ko gin kire ne de ababonten na ye ba practice abonten. So I don't go by Christianity, I go by believers. Or I go by children of God. Ye ne say ye can say mo kan say hweso e de ma omo wi ase nti ye ko aso dem ho ma ye ko say ye ko akogye san kire no na wa ba practice na abonten ma wonua no hu na waka say ene mo ma ye nso ye nyi bi what you say. But say ye be ko near this kasam, Nesla is ye nyai, that is his money, that is her money. They can do whatever they want with the money. But we will still say it. What you say? Yes, so crack or some class or their mom condens a pine. One chase, Kado do a young fanco. They are for the Wakumamono and the farmer.
You're listening to Conscious
Vibes. Rough, began on rough. And not just I saw them on a yanko yiskakase. Ubu I saw them go yeno. Yes, Ubu I saw them go yeno. Anybody no, Ubu I saw them. It was sense I saw nano. Yeah, baby, you see and we see the sea in Nipedium. Was who names a Unipediano yet when Yamia saw the dying. Unipediana, Yamia, Tinyami, what tea? Wimu, Yenipedium, the Ayakon, away is dying, or Nina saw dying. I saw Danny Yenipedia. Nti wa nyama wunyankopon wa nyama wunuano a wa nyama nyame nti nye de ye kwakwa na so dem no nemum de wo yama individual no.
This is a problem because even right now no in our own country where we come from in Ghana, you know, they're building a cathedral or something, a big cathedral. Okay, bet me they see some sort of a factory and you know, rehabilitating center and bibia ebemankola Timako baby anya computer use because you teach a bibusa and what is a mouse or see or building a many papa pass mouse or who have mouse that say we as a baby yen chimponko bio ye quedim I didn't know yen free a bibrim pastor. I mean this is off the topic but I think it's inside that because a big umbrella because we're talking about religion I'm my yajini. Just say, baby, you know, Babuchia. Yeah. Anytime we come, we see we roam come afar, and you know, we are roam come afar, and the people mash up we land. You know, Africa, one must say, assassin on Tiania Jania Basi. All right. By a bahano, I didn't know me, Yawahano, I Timitina and Motueno. Ya call your crew monuma. Meaning Bogabia or Big Drew, a Ghana airport will see a Chua baby, a fat taxi, no, where you in Bema no, Jones or shit. Or fat taxi, no coffee. You see what I'm saying? But Obijana say, me ba me koye bi wa yi, me ba na me green me koye bi wa Newark, that be New Jersey, me refi town. Maybe I'm convinced say police station not camera. So make sure that police cars by 5 in the Jamaica. One man so can you one you don't know me. Just on so I didn't be free baby who had to me to be the big John and the me police cars 4.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
I feel be I was a customer who may sent no that form. Obviously, we know you're not from here. Don't do that again. So get a hell out of here. You see, but when that time I'm quite that, right? But we have people that lived here for years. When they come to buy a fee, buy Ghana, no, I couldn't be as not or yin Bema, no, so but how to be as no baby. This would in a room. We are not ready to learn anything. The Yakache and only the animal way trims are. You see what I'm saying? I did bet you because I say, I'm Obi and quite sorry. Well, maybe Obi and quite sorry them one come pay, you know, but you walk my own, go and do it. All right, my sorry, no, that's my sorry, to me. And I mean, who many and ask me to be Papa Mana. That's I feel good about that. Yeah. Until we go sorry, and Casem a conscious man, some men quite sorry, but I'm a customer quite sorry. Then Mujaya Bemede. Enti you know Yanko say that Obi Okubunatan.
I saw the moment.
All right, Obi Okubunatan. So don't quote me. All right, yeah man. Yeah, me not go to any church. Yeah man. Do me own thing. Till we go sorry. That's your problem. Don't tell me say men am cast men quite sorry. Go and do your thing. Don't judge where me there.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
The kaka me can dey twa to ni. Mesre eyifo no. Asori is not a religion. Nti ma omo nya asori say asori a religion. Enye religion.
Okay.
Nti ina ma fa religion so na omo di e pra nipa. Nti asori ko enye religion. Religion is man made. Many eyifo no mo from say Yahuda mo from say
common sense family.
Many common sense family. Yes. Asori a man made. A titi nipa mu e pra nipa e kum nipa. Onyame onye religious God. Onyame is a king. He is a kingdom king. Inti yesum no wo say ye kan say obi sum wo hene no. Sana Nyankopon de tie. Inti ye ne ayekọ asoro no. The kingdom of God is a country and God needs a citizen. Asoro ni a religion no. It here members, but God doesn't need members. God needs citizens. And so baby like Jessica sa man is scanning in a go banko. Ska go bank no. Yeah, still and Solomon and Sianyansa and that's what this kind of call.
You're listening to Conscious Vibes.
Almost we that about 30 years, 50 years ago. Still no scano go bank and solo for go bank. But I will say, Nyankopon says can what the day. No bit you accommodate, not Jimmy. Accommodate no, that's who is cano. What that's who is cano. Or that's who is cano. We busa who says can go bank no and solo for can go bank no. Did what you what the year? What the boy is can you make the day? These people are just making me crazy. Master, let us speak the truth.
Okay.
What the boy in Nisika what Yami what the day is a solid several bank. Yeah, solid and almost here 10,000 years ago. Almost as sold an every Muda so did you go Musica. A class I saw that you insinuate. Muda so did you Musica. So
for hitting to over.
Are you down what you know what baby womb? Obi shall say we're classing. Still like that's what dear classes for Musica, Omoba for the Ania Sanchi, and your back room, yes, can go bank. Tell me, Mamma Badam.
She can't go bank.
Can you go bank?
She be on the investment.
You are damn. Why do you not bottom?
Wow.
Why do you not bottom? Why do you not bottom? What's so away? Also, why do you not bottom? And so they are almost in the forefront. They need money. Send you almost yet. I don't have a problem. Now, so this year, so the next somebody did ya, and your most of them possibly were baby for floor. Namon Kibuscan or bank. Yamu the boyani is a Kanyame the other day. And there's no more catsamino. The boyani. You and your money, when you're poor, Usika, Bibiawapo, even a 2K no. Was it 10 in God rejected. What you say? When you did the boy, you have a boy, Jama, or Titan, Yakubon, also for Yenny,
Musakra, and the best can be free by the baby scanning free by the
Mama, church, a religion. Church is not a religion.
But can you bad thing?
Church is not that bad. Now, call now, what church, Papa. Now, Baba practice it. I said, now, Kaya Bonnet, and your bonnet, and Kaya Bonnet, Debbie. One kaya bone.
Yeah, Bonacra.
Yehuda, me pacho.
Yehuda Kosona, so for he to her.
So for say, Nyame or the Bonian, Yamim Penisika. Oh, now we had the Bonian, Usika, the Usika, the Empire, and fine. Minima Solibia. Nami Wajaiko. I didn't know Jason, come a Casa Trenes out one day no buy or so, Yahuda. As on mean could be a Messiah Barnes saying, was he and they acquire Solunima Sema, so for Kai. Also, no, Nim Sebi, who cabbages you, Mijina Quao. Now, so for na catcher almost say, Sebu say, Oko Bokoro Numpu. We who caps now the Sicana by Sicania be do a solid mupe. You was special pie, Bobby Moboa. Sicana want possibly seen my minister when see I saw them bear 3 years. No, soon you
look at this.
Oh, I be over there too.
Yeah, dear.
Look at me. We know that be a yammy catcher on. Say, you may yen the yen in that church no more than any business.
You see, I think Mincha Abraham Moshe can say or started some sort of a church. I don't want to put the name church. It should be an institution. Be a disprove the Bible. The name may be a Bible. I can say, you know. Yeah, and yes, so because a Bible, yeah, but contradictions. No, I think so. What I say, and I think that the name or the title church, you know, it should be kind of dissolved. And I say,
yeah, personal research, kora. A din church and Ankasan, a asemu, embre bina chapel. We are research Roman for a case chapel, baby, one say Obagana ha. Baby, to say, may the example, qua him fear. Yo baby, yo abosom dem baby, a hinkunya, Kruane, Samuel Manioman, yedetono. Roman for Mosumo, abosom, ya, a one of Mutini din church and Adana chapel, and then. Hey, wow. Oh, I'm telling you, but. Nekaya din. Ya wanzembia.
Okay, Roma. You don't mean the Roman Catholic Church.
Can say. Asolema. Mama ni na ho.
Yahuda, what I'm saying is.
Motue wa soli dem. Motue sika na. Na e di bia koto bank. Na de aka no. Na so for no de ama na yere na de ko China. E de ko Dubai. But wo asoli ba na wutue sika no. Wo kire wo na wo ko se wo ko pe bi keke. Wo ba yale. Wo pe bi di atompe water. Wo rent so. Na nti asori no asofo no ye srem. Church members sika na ya magye ato wa park ato wo na mo de bo mo bra no. Eya emu 30% mpomu yima wo. Nti nka ye peni ye kura nka every 31st na ye ko wura first.
Listening to Conscious Vibes.
Asoli ba bia emfa na tight card. Na sofo no ngi asoli ba nyina tight card. Na ye emfa na say e bia Yusuf this year utua tight 2,500. Ali utua tight Grace we etua tight say ya. Na sika no utua 2,500 no. Mo de munyi 500 Ghana man say je fakoshe we edwuma na edwuma ni ntu na watime etua tight mo na anya bi ayede adi ye nya na saa the cocoa season ye fe ne say December edu 25th December edu December some say one asofo ti kuku on attack kese join service akese crossover jump over dive over no ma ye lelu sorry man na ma ye nya de ye ni nda na me nka me pese me bisa sofo asem ba ko answer e say me network na ya ayi na so sofo me bisa say wuji di say Jesus ye Messiah na
minim Messiah no ne Jesus no yeah
wuji di say Messiah prophecies no obe fulfill Messiah prophecies na
one ba ye no and Old Testament was fulfilled according to Romans chapter 10 verse number 4 and
say this will be another topic to discuss because me this Jesus be fulfill Messiah prophecies in Old Testament one ko kra
you don't have to
one ko kra
me adeba kwa na me pese when I wanted to interrupt you, when you say Roman specify be specific. Some people would think that we're talking about the Roman Catholic Church, but you were talking about the Roman Empire. Right? So we used to Roman, you were talking about the Roman Empire, not the Roman Catholic Church, right? Yeah, would not be so.
Roman Empire. Roman Empire.
Very good, very good. Okay, also more chapel. So I wanted to clarify that. Say Roman.
Yeah. Roman Empire. Yes, Roman Empire. Baby, I know almost more abosomo. Abosomo. Baby, more party. Abosomo new magumene to the chapel and I done church and there. Because I know them fan kwaje man. Jesus na yo mu pillar. Jesus no so minyin this Bible fulfill me say prophecies. Minyin this yesu bia bi wu amobi. Mintimi ko dimi boni mo bi be wu mo bi. In the first place, bra, say, oh, Yankopon, Bonsama could be born. Now I got Bonsama could not send Jesus again. Also, and also another court case. I say, Trahuna, Yankopon, Medase, for giving me this opportunity. Medase.
Yeah, so that's fine. Sorry for, excuse me, technical problems from the beginning. Yeah, very sorry about that.
Network.
Yeah, because now you talk us about
network.
Yeah, it's okay. Why are there if you wanna? Chavra say a drop. That's fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, we hope so. We'll be banner on the Aberdeen Common next time. But yeah, that's be. I mean, right now, no. At the end, I will chat to him. But conclude everything we talked about for people to understand why you are here and what you came to talk about. I mean, some small conclusion before your time runs out.
Okay. In conclusion, today's topic was the concept of God. Nti mechire mu se obia wo se na ohu nyame fa. Obia wo se na oje ne nyame di. Obia wo se na osom ne nyame. Nti memu obia mfa ni gidie endi obia tem nka se abosonsom ye nkwase asem. Memu obi nkasa. Eno nkoda nchen. Na ye na we are dying going to church no. Ye limiting kakra. Na ye hu say there are things no God is going to do for us if we don't do it for ourselves. Nyankopon na yegidi so obo nipa no obo nipa 50% ena oja 50% ma yen nti yebenya ka kwan papa enye Nyankopon asem ye nipa yebenya hospital papa enye Nyankopon asem ye nipa yebenya school papa enye Nyankopon asem ye nipa yebenya aduani papa dia enye Nyankopon asem ye nipa na asofo na mode nyame asem eje nsole masika no yesremo. This is the time sikano moji wia muntu mu aninya den enhwe nsolema no na mo man nsolema no so live better life omo so mfeel te say mo ye den mo feel no na Kristo ni eda wa adwim say nipa wu a obekwa kodi de wo soro no magi atum wu de gitum sa ba ye nya nwuye no bobra a wo nso mene umienu ye besiesie asase woyi ensuo da wa ye ndi nini ye njai bola ye didi a yemfa bola ntu ye ne yensiesie ye man na ye man so ntinye tini say US ye nipa na chechere ho UK nipa na chechere ho Dubai nipa na chechere ho nipa no sebi odidi te say wa na ntete say wa eye den na obi ko atimi nya adwen siesie ni kurom e ma wo de wo kurom de wo tena mu enye yie eye wo ene me ene ye betimi aye na yemfa ntu etimu say we have the power to do it. The power it is in us. We are God ourselves. We can do what we expect a God in some way to come and do for us. We shouldn't expect saying maybe neba be bibi amayen. Ya ye betimi aye den ye betimi aye. Me do bibi ase.
Yeah. That was Yahuda. Rastafari. Yeah, give thanks, man. Yeah. Next time, I'm Papa when you best invite you. Say Avram Amba now so about why. Take care. Let's check on a phone now.
Bye.
Rastafari. Pastor. Okay, before you go, Mami can't say kakra. I think that people need to let me wipe it. Okay, I'm gonna reframe this. Okay, because me can say maybe I sorry them. I mean that's me kwa me yankopon na obubu matin. so be boom at not made so hell they been say what me call. Until I say me kwa sorry into me kwa hell no. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I think life is so precious. God spent his time to create life, so he's not going to destroy anybody. But that's what I believe in. You feel the pain. This is what I want to say to everybody that goes to church. You must understand why you're going to church.
Thank you.
But not take it as you have to go to church. That's why you're going. But you must understand why you're going there. Once you get that in place, I don't have any problem with you. You see what I'm saying? But so heaven and I sorry there and then no problem. I mean it's your soul. I mean you can do whatever you want, but we can talk about that, you know. But media say understand why you're going to church. So you're going there to learn something to bring out and then live in the community as a human being, because we are citizens of this planet. So you go there and then you gather knowledge and you bring it out, and then you teach other people to what you learn from the church. But if you go there to give money or whatever, just because you want to pay your way to a place called heaven, I think you are crazy. Yeah, that's what I think. Pastor, over to you.
Proverbs chapter 25. Verse 25. Yeah. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing. And it is the glory of a man to reveal it.
Yeah.
God has finished creating. So it is us for we to do what we're supposed to do. Okay? So if we say we're going to sit in the church 24/7,
that's our problem.
That's our problem. Me, I will encourage everybody to go to church, to learn, not going there because of flamboyant style.
Yeah. Just to dress to impress, or to pay your way to heaven.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yes, there are some things that you may not know, but going there you may know. And every day we still sin. Every day we make mistakes.
Oh yeah, we are humans.
We are humans. So sometimes when you go and then the teachings and the stuff will remind you that, hey, you are missing this. Maybe your steps. So for someone to go to church with the attitude of going there to listen to the word of God, maybe I don't have the gift of maybe explaining. Yeah, so I am going there for them to explain things better for me. For me to dwell on the word of God. I will encourage you to go to church. And if you are going to church, if you have money, give.
Yeah, if you want to.
If you want to, give. But do not let anybody force you to do it.
Don't be pushed. And don't be scared. Don't let them put that.
Whatever your heart tells you to do, just do it. Your neighbors, live rightful with them. If your neighbor doesn't have anything, just give it to them.
Yeah, heard them. Okay.
That is another job or another duty of a church.
Yeah.
A person who goes to church. So God is not in the building that you are going. But God is in you. You are the one representing or presenting God in the building. He doesn't dwell in the building that you have built. He dwells inside you. Your neighbor, God dwells inside your neighbor. So giving to your neighbor, automatically you have given to your God, because God lives or dwell in your neighbor. God bless you all.
Yeah, man.
Come on, princess.
That was Pastor Dan. Yeah, man.
She get love and joy from the Yankat boy and the same little boy.
Yeah, but I'm a run fast 134 already. Yeah, bless our people. Yeah, we say give thanks our people. Yeah, man. Desire, give thanks, man. Everybody else that joined us in Facebook, we say bless up. Same time next week, 11 o'clock US time to 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Yeah, same time every Saturday. Yeah, I now come here with Pastor Dan and we praise Jah in a reggae style.